If your Amazon ads are burning cash and you can't figure out why, there is a good chance that you're using the wrong bidding strategy. We manage millions of dollars in ad spend over the year, manage dozens of brands, and this is one of the first things that we look at and fix when taking over an account. So in the next number of minutes, I'm going to walk you through the 3 bidding strategies, when you should use each one, and just as important, when not to. Quick context on me, I'm Nick Hall. I built and sold a better for you CPG brand called Vita5 to a multi-billion-dollar strategic buyer back in 2023. Now I run Revive Marketing Partners. We manage Amazon advertising for dozens of different brands, doing anywhere between $200,000 and $20 million on Amazon a year. So everything I'm about to show you comes from these actual real strategies, not just reading Amazon's help documents. Strategy number 1, dynamic bids down only. Okay, this is your safety net. The second one, dynamic bids up and down. This is your growth lever. And number 3, fixed bids, the one almost nobody should be using, okay? At the end of this, I'm going to give you the exact framework we use at Revive to decide which strategy goes on which campaign. So if you want the full decision framework as a one-pager cheat sheet, I put one together. It's in the link below. Grab it in the description. Grab it while you watch. All right, so we're going to start with the one that I use the most out of all of them, dynamic bids down only. Here's what this actually does. Amazon will lower your bid in real time when it thinks there's a click less likely to convert. It'll never raise your bid above what you set this at. Now, in practice, you will see bid reductions of 10%, maybe 50% on the lower probability impressions, okay? Now, technically, this can still go above where you may want it to be. Usually, it'll go up 25, maybe 50%, and depending on your budget, that can also increase. New campaigns with no conversion data, auto campaigns in the research phase, broad and phrase match keywords, low margin products, seasonal products in the off season. These are all very useful for using this dynamic down. Here's the logic. Amazon's machine learning is genuinely good at spotting low intent clicks. When you give it permission to pull back on all of the junk traffic, the ACoS usually drops 10, 15, maybe even 25% without you touching anything else. Now, here's where most people get this wrong. They leave every campaign on down only forever. Huge mistake. Because your proven winners, you have the keywords that you already know convert at the 15, 18, 20%. Down only is going to cap your upside. You're telling Amazon, don't go get that high intent shopper. That's a problem that we'll fix in strategy number 2. Leads us back to strategy number 2, which is dynamic bids up and down. This one is your growth lever. Amazon can increase your bid up to 100% on this top of search placements, up to 50% on all other placements. And when it thinks its conversion is likely, it also lowers bids on low probability impressions. Proven campaigns. These are campaigns that have been out there for 90 days. The conversion data is there. Exact match, single keyword exact, single keyword campaigns that you're going after on your top performers. These brand defense campaigns, these harvesting campaigns where you've promoted a term out, auto or broad, your hero SKU that launches where you need velocity fast. This is where you're going to use this up and down. Here's the piece that most people are going to miss though. And this is the one that costs the sellers real money. Up and down is only as good as the conversion data that Amazon has. So the algorithm's using your campaign history to judge the conversion probability. So if you flip a brand new campaign to up and down, you're basically telling Amazon, hey, just go bid aggressively on any of these that you think could potentially work, even though you have nothing established. So that's how people are waking up to this $400 a day in spend with 0 sales. So you've got to be highly careful on this. But if you look at this from like a mature campaign with 90 days of data and converting ASIN, up and down will almost always beat down only on your ROAS. But not only your ROAS, it'll allow you to actually scale. Amazon captures these premium placements whether you'd like them or not. So here's a pro tip for you. When we promote a keyword from an auto campaign or a broad campaign into this single keyword exact, we will flip the keyword to up and down from day one because we know that we're not only promoting the keywords that have already gotten 15 plus keywords, but we know that the data is already there. Strategy number 3, fixed bids. This one's simple. Amazon uses your exact bid for every auction. You say 75 cents, they're paying 75 cents. No adjustments. What you set is what you bid. Now, I'll be direct. Fixed bids are rarely the right long-term strategy. Amazon's machine learning is way too good. We think we're smart. Amazon is 100 times smarter than what we are. They know what is going to convert. Their conversion prediction for you will be substantially better than what we know. But there are 3 specific cases that I would say that it is really important for us to go through. Structured testing. If you're running an A/B test on ad copy, creative, fixed bids, keep the variance out so you get cleaner data, okay? Aggressive launches where you want massive visibility and you want to spend a guaranteed price on every cost per click, that is going to be huge. Researching auto campaigns where you want max impression volumes across a wide query pool. You're going to pay this flat mind search terms and lets Amazon pull out the winners. So out of these three situations, use dynamic. Almost every time you're going to be using this one. We want to make sure that you're using the down only and the up and down as the majority of what you're going after. The launch phase, 0 to 30 days, down only on everything. You're learning, don't let Amazon flex bids on the data that it has not earned yet, okay? Research phase, 30 to 60 days, stay down only for the most part, right? When you find some of these winners, go after some of those, and the up down. Let your search term reports, your placement reports tell you what actually is working. Harvest the winners into these exact single keyword exact campaigns. And then go ahead, once it's in the scaling phase, 60 plus days out, you've got lots of data in here. Do this up and down. Let Amazon go chase the high intent shoppers. Keep your broad and auto research campaigns on down only. And defense campaigns up and down on the branded defense. Okay, you want to win those impressions. Full stop. That's it. 4 phases, 3 strategies. Every campaign has a job. So down only is your safety net for new and research campaigns. Up and down, growth lever, fixed bids, niche, testing. The biggest mistake is picking one strategy and using it everywhere. These tools in here are a kit, not a philosophy. So if you want the full one-page sheet on exactly this, every campaign type, every stage, every strategy, matched to it, I put this link below. Go ahead and grab it. If you're a CPG brand doing 200 grand, 20 million a year on Amazon, and you want me to do a deep dive, figure out all the little things that you can fix like that, subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. I'm sharing my full secrets on everything. But I got one question before you go. What bidding strategy do you typically run? And why do you do it? I love reading the comments. Shoot me a comment here.